Hello world! This is a response to Firefly Christian Guy, and I'm doing what I do best, which is inserting my opinion in theological discussions which I have not been invited to. First, I want to tell Firefly Christian Guy and new people that I am agnostic, not atheist, so I will be vlogging from that point of view and not the other. You can watch my other videos and learn more about that. Okay, first I want to talk about evolution. Evolution has been proven. Big Bang is a theory, a well thought out, well proven, and very interesting and plausible theory, but not completely proven. Evolution, fact. I can go into the science and the history and the blah 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 blah, but that's a really long story, and frankly, any seriously minded scientific person has looked at the evidence in genetic mutations being passed on to children and has said evolution is not a myth, evolution is fact. Now, I also want to say that that is an amazing blessing from God, if indeed God did create humanity to do something, because that means that through your children, that adorable little girl that was hooing and hawing in the background, you are evolving the human species. You are evolving our race. You have created the next generation, and with your grandfather's powers and your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother's powers and all of this, you have made a better, stronger, faster, more awesome humanity. So I don't think that that's I don't think that that's blasphemous at all. I think that's a blessing from a perceived God. Also, I want to talk about the timeless God concept, because I think that I have heard timeless God concept in most religious thought. And if God is indeed timeless within the Christian faith, then how is it that he changes his mind after Jesus to stop punishing people as harshly? If God can change his mind, then God is inherently a creature bound by time, like the rest of us, meaning that he has a beginning and an end. And my question is, where are those points in past, present, or future? Also, the Christian God kills a lot of people. Kills Sodomites and Gomorrites and all the people of Noah's Ark, and with God's indulgence, Samson kills 1,030 men in less than 2 pages of Bible. This is Judges 14 and 15. Go look it up. It's a scream. What can I say? But if this is true, then God has disobeyed his own commandments, and that would make him imperfect, or at least a hypocrite. So, I don't think that you have faith in a perfect God. Rather, you have faith in an intervening God. And an intervening God is different than a perfect God. I, myself, being agnostic, am not sure about the existence or non-existence of God. But if there is a God, I'm more on the deist side of things than anything else. I don't see much evidence of intervening God. I don't think that any God or gods seems to care enough about human history or the people of humanity to save one life or another over another. Thousands of people die of heart attacks and cancer and murder and rape and strangle and horrible things, and I don't see how an intervening God would choose which to save and which to let be destroyed. I also want to ask about the Christian view of Muslims. Are they going to hell? Because I read in the Quran, I have not read a lot of Quran, but I have read some Quran, I read in the Quran that when you stand before Allah after death, all you need say is, I follow the religion of Abraham, the upright, and your sins will be forgiven as any other, and you will go and have all of your virgins and all of your happy playthings. So, would you give Muslims a pardon as well? I have faith in man. You asked about faith in man. I do have faith in man, though they are imperfect. I love mistakes. I'm going to come out and say that. I love mistakes, because every mistake made throughout history, as horrible as many of them have been, have led to this moment right now. So, this is the only moment that ever could have been right now, because this is what is. And we're not going to get another chance for there to be something else that is. And what could be more perfect than what everything has become. As full of mistakes as I myself am, and as this world is, and as humanity is, we have all worked together through our mistakes to form this perfect moment. I also, as I have no faith in the existence of God, I also have faith in the intellectuality of perceived God. Because if God exists out of time and space, if God exists beyond and above all things, and God understands all things, I think that God would feel at least slightly a kindred to me for asking many questions, because a person who has all the answers must have asked a lot of questions. Now, I want to read to you from the Gnostic texts in the other Bible. I thought that that might be an interesting way to close out the day, week, evening, whatever this is. There is a perfect pre-existent eon, dwelling in the invisible, unnameable elevations. This is pre-beginning, and forefather, and depth. He is uncontainable and invisible, eternal and ungenerated, in deep quiet and solitude for infinite eons. With him is thought, which is also called grace and silence. Once upon a time, depth, thought, of emitting from himself, the beginning of all, like a seed, and he deposited it, projected it, emanation, as in a womb. Now, that's just some Gnostic crap I picked up out of the middle of nowhere. Does not reflect my known belief, but it is a beautiful thing to have an invisible eon to go to bed to and to pray to every night. This is something that I do not have. So, from the whole damnation, peace and pieces.